Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm back out here working on the old Pontiac. We're gonna get this baby, I know I keep saying that, but we're gonna get this baby done one day. So I have been working on it. I'll show you guys what I did so far because I've been working on it. I didn't film a bunch just because it's kind of the boring stuff, but I'll show you what I did. I went ahead and cleaned up the back end here and underneath. You can see I got that all cleaned up and coated. I had to repair this one for bolting the fender on, and these two. This one was rotted out. I don't know if you guys remember, but I just welded in a piece with a tapped hole, and I had to repair this one as well. So that because those ones are blind. There is a couple other ones missing right there, but no big deal because that's up in the open. I can get a nut or whatever. I can get behind them. So those ones don't matter that much. And oh, another thing happening too. See, we're getting some nice patina here. Starting to look pretty good. We'll fake rust that a little bit more to make it look like an old car, which it kind of does, but it'll look more like an old car. So, and then the other thing is, yeah, like I said, I was out here all last night working, long time, and the other thing I've been doing too is this old firewall. I've been filling some holes. You can see I got a ton of holes. I don't know why. I can't even imagine why that thing had so many holes in it. I think I filled the littler ones. I got a couple more to do. You can see there, a couple more like that. I think I filled about 12 of them, and then I got to fill those other ones. So I just can't imagine why it had that many holes in it. So, but anyways, we'll get all. That's what I'm working on tonight. Is I'll try to get a bunch of them all filled up. See if we can get that all done, and then because I think what I'm going to do, because the firewall's kind of ugly, whatever, be under the hood. Because I'm going to just kind of keep the patina of the car. I discussed that already. And just because I really like that look, but I think I'm gonna kind of paint the firewall in the inner fenders and stuff because they're kind of gross. Because I'll work on them too, so they're kind of gross. You can see them there. But so that's the plans. It'll look just a little tidier, right? So yeah, so that's what I'm working on now. I got another 15 holes to fill here. I do got to cut out some little pieces and stuff, so it'll take a little while, but we'll get this baby done and get it looking good. But that's the plan for now. All right, so like I said, what I've been doing is filling these holes. Lots of holes. I don't know why, hundreds of holes. I filled, like I said, I think I counted 12 little holes like this. These little fellas. So what I've been doing is I got my little chunk of brass, and for them little holes, all I've been doing is I hold that behind just to give backing. And then I take my welder and just fill the hole. And like I said, it's been working pretty good. Like I said, I did a bunch on here. Anyways, kind of all over the place. There was some here. I think there was 4 here and so on. A couple here. So it works. These bigger ones, I'm going to have to cut a little piece to fill. This one I'm going to leave because it's set right. And it's a nice hole. I'm going to use that for my wiring and stuff. But pretty much everyone else I got to fill. I might have to drill a new one somewhere, depending on what I got to do. I do have to bolt that master cylinder here somewhere, but that's going to be its own thing somewhere else. And also, I got to make sure I get one for this little cowl. It has a little drain tube up inside. I can show you guys that later, but a little drain tube. It's got to poke out so that it doesn't run inside the cab. But for the most part, I'm basically going to fill them all, with the exception of that. And then anything else I need new, I'll just put new because they'll be in the right spot then. So, yeah. So like I said, I'll show you a couple of these while I do it. Like I said, I just hold that behind. The weld doesn't stick to the brass, of course, and it just fills the holes. It actually works quite well. You could probably, a hole this size or something, you could probably, fill it that way. But I think it'd just be quicker and easier to make a little circle, make a little piece. So that's what I'm going to do. So just to give you an idea, I can show you close. Basically, that's what you end up with. It just fills those holes. Like I said, it does a very nice job, actually. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and fill a few, and then I'll grind them up, make them look good. Some of it, I do have to go inside, and there's that liner inside, like the the firewall matting. I do have to scrape some of that out of the way to do it, but which one can I reach here? That guy'll work. Okay, well there's another one. The problem I had with that one is I couldn't get the brass. I couldn't get the brass real tight to it, but so it's probably just a little thicker is all. No big deal. But yeah, I'm going to continue on filling these. This one I got to scrape it a bit. That one I might just plain struggle to reach. Oh no, we got it. There. Yeah, I like it. Like I said, it works quite well. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and scrape and fill up these little ones, and then we'll cut some pieces to fit in these bigger holes, and we'll get them filled too. All right, so here's how we're sitting. This is how we're looking so far. So I counted. So I'll shut my welder off. Shut that little fella off. Anyways, so I went ahead and filled basically all the ones that I could use my brass backing plate to fix. So all the little ones. So I counted. I got about 10 left. I'm going to leave this one, like I said earlier, and I'm also going to leave this one because I have the grommet for it, and that's going to be the one that comes straight out where the like I said, that vent will drain out. So I counted. I think I have 10 more to go. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess, maybe. 6, 8, yeah, 11. I got 11 more holes to fill, but these ones I'm certainly going to have to, I think some of them the same. So, but I'm going to have to cut some circles out of some metal and stuff, so I'll figure out how to do that. Probably with some snips, because it doesn't have to be, has to be that sheet metal, right? So I'll go get a bit of that metal, and we'll see if we can cut some circles out, and we'll see if we can fill some holes. Get on with it. All right, so I already went and gave it a shot. Here's what I went ahead and did. So I held this up behind the hole and traced it out with my, put that little fella. Traced it out with my marker, you can see there. And then I went ahead with my tin snips and just kept snipping till it kind of fits. I can bump it around and stuff, but kind of liking how that fits. Anyways, so there's that, right? And then, like I said, you can tap it around. But then I also got checking. So that's the same as this one. And this one's a teeny bit bigger, but that's good. I can fill that. And this one and this one. So I think that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means I think I can make 5 of these, the exact same ones. So I'll just go trace off of this. And like I said, snip them out. And that should take care of 5 of them. And then the other 6 holes, I guess I'll just have to make separate. But I think these 2 look like the same. These 2 maybe the same, and so on. So I'll go cut out 3 more, and we should be good. So yeah, I just take my snippers here, cut it into a little piece, but it's workable. Then I just go round and around, cutting it off, and hopefully we're good. I don't know. I think fancy people have punches or something. I don't know. Dies that can pop out these little biscuits or whatever, but not this cat. I do it the slow, hard way. Some people say when you do things yourself or do things this way, it's more rewarding. I don't know. Maybe. Probably also pretty rewarding just to be done and rip in your old car too, I would imagine. But this is what I do, so I just got to keep on doing it. There you go. It's pretty close. I'll go try it. That one hole was a smidge bigger, so it might. This is a teeny bit bigger. It might just be right. But anyways, that's what I do, and then I'll just keep making them until I got enough to fill all those holes, and then I'll show you guys welding them babies in. Okay, I got a few of them made. I got them laid out here in my order. So let's see if we can get some of these tacked in. I don't know how hard it's going to be, but about to find out. Well, this might not be too bad. Oh my. That little gaffer. That little fella went and moved on me as I did that. Get that nugget out of there. Okay, I'm going to actually try something else. I'm going to try putting a magnet back there. I'm just a little afraid that it might muck up my welder, but we'll see. About to find out. I'm going to take my little dolly just because that top is high still. Let's see if I can get that to. Yep. I like it. Let's see what we can do here. I blew a little hole in it. I could fill that. At worst case, I can take my brass and put it behind as well, but I'll let that cool down a bit so we don't get it too hot. I'll move up and try to get this guy here. It's kind of a time-consuming job. This whole thing is, and kind of boring. Unfortunately, it's probably what most of this video is going to be. But if something needs to be done, so just got to keep plugging away, and we'll get her. So I'm going to tap that around a little bit, and then probably move, and then tack it, and then we'll move down to here, tack this one up a little bit more, and see if we can get one smoothed out. See how it looks, and then I got a few more to keep going. So. right, so I'm just going to go ahead and weld these up, and I'll show you guys when they're done. We'll see how they look. All right, everyone, I've been out here working. I got these, show you what you got here. So getting them filled, I'll hit this with the old DA to get her nice and a little smoother later. But anyways, getting them holes filled. There was one there, a couple here. How many I got left? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, I got 5 more to do, but that's it for tonight. I got to pack it in, but I'll be out here after work tomorrow. Try to get them done up. I do have to build a little, I got the tunnel, of course, made. I have to build a nice little plate. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put something that I can just bolt in or rivet in. I probably can make it permanent. I think I can. So I'll probably cut and make a piece that I'll just weld in there and smooth it out as well. And then that's that. And then I'll clean this firewall up. And I am going to paint the firewall portion of it. I'm going to leave the car part because I like how the car looks. I'll clean that up real good later too. But as far as the firewall goes, I'm going to paint that. I'll be back out here tomorrow after work, and we'll try to get those last 5 holes filled and see where we go from there. See you guys tomorrow. All right, everyone, welcome back. Back out on the old Pontiac here. So I've been out here for a little bit, actually. I went ahead and filled the rest of these holes. I figured I wouldn't bore you guys with the rest of it. It's just time. It's just time. That's all it is. It just takes time. So what I'm going to work on now is I'm going to build a plate that goes in here to fill this little spot. This is where the brake and the clutch would have went through. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I already measured the shaft here. That's 2 inches. So I got my, well, I don't have it yet, but I got a little 2-inch hole saw. I'm going to go ahead on my sheet metal here. I'm going to drill a 2-inch hole and then cut it out appropriately. And then split that hole in half, and it'll end up roughly here. That's the plan anyways. Then I'll kind of half on the bottom, half on the top. Then I'll weld it all, pull this out probably, weld it all together, and then we'll be good. Let's just go ahead and start by drilling a hole in this piece. It'll give me a place to start for that shaft. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I've come up with. I should maybe grab my light, but I think we can see good enough for now. But anyways, so I chopped up a little piece. Let's see what kind of damage I can do here. But anyways, this little fella basically go like that. So I'm going to set that up in there. I'm going to trace it out, boop, 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 all around the edges, cut that out, and theoretically, that'll just fit. And I can get rid of that steering column out of the way and get that baby out of there so I don't wreck it. And then weld this in, grind it nice, make it look like this kind of stuff. And I'll get my DA sander, give it a little buff after. And this firewall is about width. Then we just have to clean it up and decide what I'm going to do there as far as painting it or something. But anyways, start by tracing this little gaffer out and see if we can get it welded in. All right. Well, that gives me the gist of it anyways. This I think won't be terrible. It's not the awesomest, but yeah, it's not the awesomest back in there to try and cut that out and or weld it, but it's not so bad. But now that I got this should end up where it ends up. So I'll get this little file out of here and I'll go to cutting. All right, guys, this is it. Don't get scared now. That one went weird on me. I'll have to cut him loose and Try again on that one, but we're looking okay. We're looking not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that fella there quick, and then we'll continue to tack that in. I like it. I gotta probably just buff it just a little bit, make sure that column slides in there nice, and we're looking good. All right, so you can see there, I got it kind of, maybe you can see, I don't know. Maybe you guys can't see, but anyways, I started tacking around, and yeah, so it's getting a little late, but no big deal. This is going to take a while anyways. So I'm going to go around and just tack more, and then after work tomorrow I might finish it, or we'll see how it goes tonight. But that's pretty much it for tonight. Let's have this maybe kind of welded in. So I'll go ahead now and just, like I said, just tack it a bunch more, take my time, grind it up a little, and I'll show you guys either the finished product tomorrow, or I'll show you guys finishing it tomorrow after work there. But yeah, happy how it's coming along. I'm really happy with that, actually. And then, like I said, once that column's through there, I should be able to, you know, we'll make something nice. And then probably gonna, like I said, I'm probably gonna follow this body line here and leave that with the car, and probably just paint this firewall to make it look. Because that, I think I mentioned already, those inner fenders are a little grubby and stuff, so can't leave them the way they are. So that's what I'll do. I'll make this, the engine bay look a little fancier, a little shinier than the car. But anyways, see you guys tomorrow after work. Okay, everyone, I've been out here giving her, actually. I'm under the gun a little bit to get this video and to get edited, just because I got busy last night with some other stuff. So I didn't get around to working on this a bunch. But what did I do today? I went ahead and got this, this chunk welded in and ground smooth. I started cleaning up the firewall. I can't, well, I can't. I don't want to go ahead and paint it yet, because I'm going to weld some tabs on the inside to mount the ECU to, and I'm not sure what else, maybe, but I'll put some tabs on the inside to do that, so that I can avoid a bunch of more bolts sticking through here. Not that it's actually, I mean, not that it's going to be a show car firewall by any means, but it actually does. You can see, you know, with the body lines and everything, it does have actually a real nice, it does have a real nice look to it. And with that engine, I managed to keep I didn't have to doghouse it too much and stuff, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, so if I can keep this looking, you know, kind of stockish, just, you know, the old original natural good look to it. So that's the plan. Oh, also, before I forget, the frame should be back very soon, and that's a good thing. We can start putting that together. And I did get a couple little chunks of aluminum here. So I can start doing the interior door panels and stuff. I don't do, because I can't, upholstery type stuff. So I like working with aluminum, but I like working with metal in general. So it's going to be similar to, you guys seen this old cab over here a little bit, you know, that kind of, that's the idea. Not exactly like that. This is different. It's going to be different. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. So unfortunately, that's it for this video. Kind of boring, kind of not the super fun stuff, super time consuming, fiddling around, doing your thing here and stuff. You got to take the good with the bad. It's the facts of life. So yeah, just keep on trucking. Some young folks probably wouldn't get that reference, but it's the stuff you got to do anyways. So also I got to get to the bottle depot. I got a trailer full of bottles. It's the fundraiser for Lily's going to graduate this year. So in the spring, spring. So she'll be in the spring of 2025. She graduates. So this is a fundraiser for that. So I do got to get to the bottle depot before they close, and I got a lot of bottles, so it's going to take a long time to do that. So got to make sure I get there and do that. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.